This is a really good question. I get a lot of people ask me about taking fish oil for their heart health or their joints, but they don't know exactly how to take it or how much to take. So let's get into it. I'm Tiffany, I'm a physician assistant, but also a GLP-1 health and wellness advocate. So if you're struggling to afford GLP-1s or your insurance does not cover them, check out some links in my bio to hopefully help you out. So fish oil contains omega-3 fatty acids, mostly in the form of EPA or DHA. So these are linked to a lot of good things: heart health, lowering your triglyceride levels, reducing overall inflammation, and even some studies linking this to improved brain function. But there's a huge catch. The amount that's needed to see results is often way higher than just the amount that you buy in a regular store-bought capsule. And the way that you take it makes a huge difference. So how much do you really need? For general heart health, American Heart Association recommends 1,000 milligrams daily. Now, you got to read the fine print because it's not just 1,000 milligrams of the actual oil. We're looking for 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA. So that is typically the equivalent of 2 to 3 store-bought capsules. If we're actually trying to treat high triglycerides, you actually need 4,000 milligrams a day. So at those high doses, you're usually looking to take prescription strength fish oil. Now, there was a trial in 2018 that showed that if people took 4,000 milligrams of pure EPA, it cut the risk of cardiovascular events by 25%. Now, the people in this trial were already high risk for cardiovascular events, but this trial was called the Reduce It trial. It also matters a lot how you take fish oil. Because it is fat soluble, it really helps when you take it with a meal that has a lot of fat. If you take fish oil on an empty stomach, not only can it make you feel nauseated, but also it can really reduce the effectiveness. Oftentimes, you also need to split your dose apart because if you're taking 4,000 milligrams a day, that could be a whole lot to put on your stomach at one time. So a lot of times you have to split it into at least 2 doses a day and take it with your morning and your evening meals and try to take it with a fatty meal. And this improves the side effect of having nasty fishy burps and indigestion. The form also matters. You want to stay away from the form that's called EE. That's called ethyl ester. And that's some of the cheaper supplements will use that. It's a lot harder to absorb and therefore does not work near as well. And then you also have to store it properly because you got to keep it out of the light and out of the heat because if not, it will turn rancid. So bottom line is that fish oil does have some good studies behind it, but your dose matters and your timing matters a lot. And if you are on fish oil and you need it for high triglycerides, then it's very possible you need to talk to your provider about taking something that is higher than over-the-counter strength. So let me know what other questions you have about over-the-counter supplements because I'd love to answer more questions on videos.